Hey there, guys. In this episode, I want to talk about flags of the world. It's a great opportunity to get some Redbubble designs in or TeePublic designs in, and you don't have to worry about trademarked because flags are in the public domain. So let's take a look here at where we can get this. So we've got flags, let's say United States. We'll start off. I'm just Googling flags, and look at this. We get a whole bunch of different flags. There's Wikipedia, which is a great source to get high quality documents. And the nice thing about Wikipedia is it will actually tell you the status of the copyright. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, almost every flag I've ever seen is going to be public domain. But let's go in here and take a look. So here's a bunch of different state flags that we can use. Now, if you're wondering, are these really in the public domain? Well, let's check it out. Here's the flag for Colorado. I'm going to click on this. And we can see it says Flag of Colorado and more details down here. When I click on more details, it's going to give us Creative Commons Universal Public Domain. Okay, so it's public domain. And that's very common for almost every flag that exists out there, unless it's the flag for, McDonald's or something. But I'm talking about countries, states, cities, because it's government. This is a public domain property that we can use in designs. You can make t-shirts with it and mugs with it, that sort of thing. So there's an original file here, which is an SVG file that says scalable vector file. There's also PNG files, which are pretty high quality. Now for Redbubble, the 2000px is a pretty nice high quality picture, and then you just right click it and you can just save as, and you can make it, part of your inventory. So what I would recommend is that you go onto Wikipedia and you find whatever country or region that you're looking for, and you can find, here's 50 ideas because there's 50 states, right? Here's another one that we can use. We can say U.S. Army flags. And I'm just using the United States because most of us know what this is. I happen to be Canadian, but it's pretty straightforward stuff. Here's a war flag, United States Army, 1775. So look at that, public domain. You can view the terms, but realistically, this is for use in different designs. You can make an army design, make a vintagey looking design. So Wikipedia is a great source for us to take a look at different flags of the world, city flags, provincial flags, state flags, military flags. As I pop into Redbubble, I just had an idea here. I'm just going to type in Army, Navy, Air Force flags. And we can just see here when I Google image it, we can see there's many different types of flags all over the world. Different countries. Here's one over here, military surplus. And this is a store, but again, you can use these ideas. There's Navy, Marine flags. There's a POW MIA flag. There's different wars. There's different ranks. I'd steer clear of anything that's a little bit on the racist side or historical side. Why go that route when there's hundreds and hundreds of other designs? You might want to steer away from anything controversial. Let's go to the Great Britain flag here really quickly. Britain flags, and let's just type in historical, and we can see here, again, I'm just clicking on Google Images, we can see here there's different empire flags because the British Empire spans all over the world. There's entire Commonwealth flags, different crosses, different countries like Scotland and Great Britain and Australia and that sort of thing. So there's tons and tons and tons of different ideas, and you can, mix and match different genres. You can have Army and Navy and all sorts of weirdly wonderful gifts. So let's type into Redbubble here, US flag, and we'll see what comes up here for US flag. Now, one of the things I've noticed just with the feedback that I get on the channel is that when we get back a large number of results, people instantly get defeated. They just go, oh, there's 51,000 designs and it's all over. Well, hold on. There's lots of different options that we can use. There's tons of different flags of the world. So just this is US, this says US flag. This is a pretty popular country, right? Like the United States, you could argue, is probably the most popular country in terms of culture. You know, everyone knows Hollywood movies, everyone knows movie stars and US politicians. But let's type in a country that maybe is not as well known. You can type in, say, Canada flag. That's where I'm from. And we can see here there's only 15,000 results. Now, obviously, a Canada flag, I mean, the results here at the top are pretty obvious. But here's a couple just basic ideas. There's a Canada flag mask. There's a Canada flag t-shirt. There's different old vintagey, touristy stuff. Again, I would steer away from anything, and you'll hear me preach this till the cows come home, steer away from anything that would be trademarked. You don't need to go down that route because there's so many other great opportunities that are completely public domain. This is a really nice design here. This is a Canadian maple leaf grunge design. So this is a very easy thing to do in Photoshop. You just take any design and you run it, basically you vintage it or you distress it. So you can put say a distressed pattern on top of this and then just merge them together in Photoshop. But that's a pretty nice design, and you can see that it pops up nicely on a hoodie or on different types of design. So I really like this. That's a very easy way to, you know, and what I mean by easy is it's not technically complicated and it's very quick. You just slap on a vintage overlay and then you're pretty good. Here's a nice one. Trust me, I am a Canadian. Well, imagine, you know, how many countries are there in the world? Let's keep this one in mind. Trust me, I'm a Canadian. I'm just going to click on that one so we don't lose sight of it. How many countries do you think there are in the world? I'm going to type that in. How many countries are in the world? I'm going to guess 200. 195. Okay, so there's 195 countries in the world. And there's also historical countries as well, like East Germany doesn't exist anymore, but you could use that as an example. Trust me, I'm a Canadian. How about trust me, I'm an American. Trust me, I'm a South African. Trust me, I'm an Australian. Trust me, I'm a Ecuadorian. Whatever country, there's 200 designs now, instantly. You just have to slap the flag in the middle and then a really nice, trust me, I'm a blah, 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 whatever country you're from. Now, I'm going to be doing a video here shortly about stickers. And one of the things I don't like here is that this would be really complicated to put onto a water bottle. You've got trust as a separate sticker and then me as a separate sticker. I would just rather have a circular sticker that you can just slap on. So anyway, I'll be doing a whole video about stickers, but that's neither here nor there right now. But I like this design in general. The idea, it says, trust me, I'm a, and then whatever country you're from. You could say, trust me, I'm from, and then the country. Well, that just doubled your designs right there. And just a small change of phrase. Trust me, I'm American. I'm from the United States. I am an American. You know, whatever it is, right? You've got different options that you can use, and it's just simple switching of phrases. Let's see what else we've got. Let's type in flag of Brazil, for example. Now, I'm not from Brazil. I'm not a Brazilian expert, but let's see how many results come back. Only 1,184. That's not that many when you think about the popularity of a big country. Oh, look at this design. This is amazing. This is a butterfly with the Brazilian flag overlaid on it. That's a great looking design. I love that. Here's one. It's a shower curtain, but look at the design. It's a heart. And so they've just taken the heart and they've overlaid the flag and they've merged those two together. That's great as well. We've got the word Brazil with the flag superimposed and then a couple sort of, you know, big items that makes Brazil popular. We've got the Brazilian Rio Christ the Redeemer, and we've got a, you know, tropical bird. So that's a great idea. So just, you know, within this video is about 10 minutes long. Within 10 minutes, we've seen hundreds of different options now that you can use just based on flags of the world. I'd say go to Wikipedia, set up a library where you can have 200, 300, 500 flags, grab a heart, grab a butterfly, grab something like that. Obviously, don't rip off the designs you just saw, but grab something similar to that, and then you can go forth and create, and you'll have endless designs at your disposal. Hope you guys found that helpful. As always, if you like this, if you found it helpful, please do hit the like button. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment down below. I always welcome those. Thank you so much, and I hope you found this helpful.